Here is my website that I've made, and if we come here on the very top, you'll see the tab that has more. Click on that, and underneath you'll see holiday lesson. If you'll select that there. So this is the slideshow presentation of what I would use in the classroom. So to build the suspense, I wouldn't have the title at the beginning, just have it as we know the date. It's the third Saturday of September. The learning objective and expected results are by the end of the lesson, the students will be able to successfully skim and scan the text, identify new vocabulary, and verbally describe what they have read. And with this lesson, my students are beginning and intermediate refugees who already have a basic understanding of the phonetics and vocabulary, so we have a little bit more tools to work with. The classroom setting is in Twin Falls, Idaho, in a local refugee center connected with the College of Southern Idaho. We meet every day for 2 hours. However, I am with them for just 1 hour. The reading exercise, this is the instructions that I'll be giving them. So we'll go back and forth between the text and this page, so they'll be able to understand what to do with it. So the first time we have this reading, I'm going to have them skim the text for the main idea. Now, skimming, I'll give them the definition, which means to quickly running one's eyes across the whole text for its gist. So you're looking for the who, what, where, when, and why. And this will be timed. So here's the text, and I'll give you 3 minutes to run over that and to get the skim for the main idea. Okay, that should be... Alright, that should be enough time to just skim over. The purpose of this is not so that they get every detail, but the main idea. So then we'll come together and talk about these things. What is the who? Well, it's people, if the reader caught it, Shelleyites. And then we'll talk about what that is. It's actually a town in Idaho. And what is it? It is celebrating the potatoes and the harvest. Where is it? As we just discussed from Shelleyites, it's in Idaho. When is it? The month of September. They should be able to draw out that vocabulary word. And why? They should be able to come up with other ideas of what they got a sense just from skimming it over. It doesn't have to be perfect, it's just what they noticed. And the second time we'll go over the text, we'll scan the text for specific information. And what I'll have them look for this time is the order of events that takes place during these festivities. I want them to, because this is online and we're using our technology, they'll use like online markers and highlighting material, so they'll be able to see that. We can also go back and highlight what the main idea is. So anyways, we'll come back here to the text, highlight the order of events, which happen mostly towards the end. They'll give you the description. I think also in highlighting, it'll help the students to see the order when you're reading a text, generally where listings are, how they become, and as they highlight that, it'll become more prevalent to them. And then the third exercise I'd like them to do with the text is go back and highlight, and then this will take a little bit longer than just the basic skimming and scanning, but they're going to be highlighting new vocabulary words. I've made a list here of some that may be new to them. The words dreamt, Shelleyites, meander, booths, demolition. And they'll go back and with a different kind of marking using their tools in Microsoft, they'll be highlighting and identifying those as well. So once again, here's the text that they'll be highlighting. The next exercise we'll be doing, sorry, going back here with the vocabulary, we can, before I give them the definition, we can talk about what they think the definition would be, and that's another skill of reading. Alright, and moving from, once they have those selected, we'll go to vocabulary word search. And this has to do with Idaho potato stuff. So here's the words here, and we'll allow them to have that. We'll give them, they can start it, they don't have to finish it, and they can also go later on at home to do this activity. Then we have our listening skills. This one's fun. So you'll listen to the song, and then we'll take the quiz at the end.
Underground, there can't be much to do. Now they have blue ones too. We don't care what they look like, we'll eat them any way they can fit on our plate. Every way we can conjure to eat them. We're delighted and think they're just great. Potato, 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 potato. Sometimes we ditch the skin to eat what it's holding in. Sometimes we'd rather please just be outside with cheese. They have eyes, but they do not have faces. I don't know if their feelings get hurt by just hanging around in dark places where they only can stare at the dirt. Potato, 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 potato.
And there you go. So, just from listening to that song, it's only a minute long, which is helpful, and you have those words, the song, that's pretty repetitive. So we'll come here, take the quiz, and this will be based off of their listening skills. So it's loading. This is the problem we have with technical difficulties. Okay, well, the quiz talked about just the facts that were mentioned in the video. So what are the colors of the potato that they mentioned? Like, is it above ground, underground? Just details like that. Simple but important and useful in critical listening skills. And then lastly, their homework assignment is to go to someone and describe the Spud Day holiday to someone at home or just anywhere around them. And then I'll have them give as many details as possible. Once they've shared it with an individual, then they'll go online and make a video recording. And just for fun, they can go and learn the song themselves.